My whole life, I've always assumed that I've had it all figured out. Or so I thought. Now, I'm not so sure. I've always been a person who amounts my self-worth to the things that I do. If I'm not being productive or working on the next big thing, I feel as if I am worthless. I don't know where this belief system comes from, but I have noticed when I am mentally at my lowest, I am often without drive or inspiration. So much of my life has been goal-oriented. But right now, I have no idea what my goal is, so what's the purpose of my life? Let me explain. For as long as I can remember, I've centered my life around one thing. I wanted to be part of this wonderful world of filmmaking. Flashing lights, red carpets, and most importantly, visual storytelling. That was my dream, my inspiration. That was all I knew. I felt as if I had a sense of purpose. The world was ahead of me, but I guess ignorance is bliss. I believed all of this before I got the opportunity to truly experience working in the industry. Now, don't get me wrong. This isn't some sad story about how the film industry wronged me or how I was treated poorly or anything like that. It was the opposite. When I actually got to work, it was amazing. I was surrounded by so many knowledgeable, hardworking, talented individuals who were so ready and willing to share what they knew with me. I respect and look up to everybody who has helped me in my journey. Some of them have moved me more than they'll ever know. And for that, I truly am thankful. But see, I was standing there, surrounded by everything I've ever wanted, with the world in my hands, and I started to ask myself, is this really the life I want long term? What a lot of people don't really understand is how long an actual workday for film really is. A lot of times you can go 10, 12, sometimes even 15 hours a day. I knew that, but I don't think I truly understood that. The concept of working 12-hour days on average for 3 months takes a lot of hard work, dedication, and time away from your family. This forced me to think about what I truly want for my life long term. It forced me to think what I'm capable of. Am I capable of saying goodbye to my wife for 3 months at a time and barely see her? Am I capable of saying goodnight to my kid at 9 p.m. over the phone when I have 4 more scenes left to shoot before I pack up? I honestly didn't know, and I still don't know. This revelation was enough to make me question every decision I've made in my life till this point, and it was terrifying. Everything I was working towards was presented to me, but I wasn't sure if I was capable of accepting it with sober eyes. I soon after expressed my thoughts to many professionals I've met and emailed, and all of them made it clear that this is just how things are. Filmmaking isn't a career, it's a lifestyle. I guess I just truly questioned if this is a lifestyle that is suited for me. So now I'm presented with a strong dilemma, and it's a very simple question. Who am I? 3 small, simple words. And that's what makes it so frustrating to me. Who am I? Like I said earlier, so much of who I thought I was tied to what I do. So now I feel as if I'm shattered into 1,000 little pieces. I feel as if I lost my identity as an artist. So many questions come up in the process. What else am I good at? How will I survive financially? What am I doing moving forward? I'm starting to peel myself back slowly. I have to be deeper than this one thing, right? I can still amount to something even if it's not how I planned, right? So many questions, but so little time to get my life straight. Everyday since has been a bit of a blur. I feel as if I'm floating through time and space searching for the answers to that one simple question. Every morning is the same, but I've had enough. I'm tired of seeing it as a burden. I think it can be an opportunity to truly claim my art as my own. Tell my own stories for myself. I realize just because my art isn't in Hollywood doesn't make it any less genuine or mine. Was I just chasing pride? What's holding me back now? If it's truly for me, then I'll always find time to do it. So this is me taking my art back. This is a new chapter where I own my thoughts and I express them for myself. This is me owning up to the fact that life changes, and I shouldn't be ashamed for wanting something a little different than what I wanted 10 years ago. And that's okay.